actually being with us. While you can see the children, we also have poets from across the country for a joyful evening of a musical serenade, which is an ensemble of voices and verses. எல்லாருக்கும் மாலை வணக்கம். இன்னைக்கு ரிச்சர்ட்ஸ் மற்றும் ஜுவான் அவர்கள் அவங்கள வாழ்த்தவும் ஆசீர்வதிக்கும் வந்திருக்க அனைவருக்கும் நன்றி. இன்னைக்கு ஒரு சின்ன முயற்சி எடுத்திருக்கோம். ஆல்வேஸ் லைஃப் இஸ் ஃபுல் ஆஃப் love and poetry. அது நிறைய நேரம் நம்ம இருந்து பார்க்கறதில்ல. So this is a small tribute to the to be wed couple and also a kind of a reflection for ourselves. There are two things that leads us. One is love and the other one is God's grace. Love, நமக்கு எல்லாருக்கும் பிடிச்சவங்க யாராவது இருப்பாங்க. நம்ம வாழ்க்கையில் நமக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்சவங்க இருப்பாங்க. அது அம்மாவாக இருக்கலாம், அப்பாவாக இருக்கலாம், அக்கா, தங்கச்சி, அண்ணா, யார் வேணாலும் இருக்கலாம், குழந்தைங்களாக இருக்கலாம். அவங்க தான் நம்மளோட வாழ்க்கையை அப்படியே மாற்றிடுவாங்க. அண்ட் they will be someone who will always be a pillar of support for us. And a relationship that is sustaining us is our strength. அது போக கடவுளுடைய கிருபை, God's grace. God's grace is something that sustains us. So இந்த ரெண்டு தலைப்பிலையும் we are honored to have writers. We have Dr. Sonia from Kerala, Dr. Jagari Mukherjee from Kolkata, Mrs. Jeeva Sundari from Chennai, Rajarishi from Kolkata, and Subhatra ma'am from our very own Tiruchirappalli. We will be having Jagari Mukherjee to coordinate and moderate the session. And Jagari Mukherjee is a renowned writer. And I'm so glad that she could make time for us. She's also an academician from Kolkata and the winner of the Women Empowerment Gifted Poet Award. She's the founder and chief executive editor of the literary journal EKL Review. And she has also got her writing published across the nation and is the winner of Real International Prize for Poetry 2019 and Rabindranath Tagore Literary Prize for Book Review in 2022. And her collection, The Elegant Nobody, was shortlisted for the Tagore Prize. She has read her poetry at several venues in the US and in India, including at Sahitya Academy. And we also have the wonderful writers whom she'll be moderating. We also have, she's the editor for the anthology Hubbies. Hubbies, Tamil வந்து husband, Purushan அப்படினு சொல்லலாம். So you have all the women writers writing about the theme on husband. It would be their husband, the husband of people they come to know. So that we also have a South Indian release of it. So we are so much honored that they have come so far to bless the groom-to-be and bride-to-be. Over to Jagari.
Thank you so much, Jayanti. What a beautiful evening this is. And I extend my best and heartfelt wishes to Richard and Joan. And with these wishes, we'll start the session. Now, we'll start with the release of Hubbies. It is from a publisher called Hawakal Publishers, and they had an anthology called Wives. And it was men writing on their beautiful wives. And Rajoshida here was a contributor to that. And then I spoke to the publisher and said that why shouldn't women have a voice? Why shouldn't they write about their husbands or the husbands of people they know? So that was approved, and so we have this lovely anthology, Hubbies. Jayanti herself is a poet with two beautiful poems in Hubbies. And for the launch, I would like to give a copy to each and every poet here. And Jayanti, this is your copy.
Thank you so much.
We are witnessing a book release. The South Indian release of Hubbies, which is a collection of heartfelt verses written by women poets.
Poems in Hubbies, and I'll read one poem by Jayanti and then we will go over to the poetry session. So Jayanti's poem is called Equal Partnership, and here she combines two passions, love and cricket. And it's about her hubby. In T20 or T50, a winning partnership is always equal. Not that the duo strikes equal runs, but each one knows that one should stand by, run along. When the other is scoring, be on the crease, cheering, ready for a run. Even when one doesn't get the chance to bat or hit the helicopter winning shot. Grateful, dear husband, that you take the runs when needed. Cheer as a healthy partner to play my game. We have grown to be our own referee. We have learned to win the hardened turfs together, many a time running for or waiting for the other. So this was a beautiful poem penned by none other than Jayanti. So with this, we start on to the next session. Please give me a minute. As Shakespeare had said, let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love, which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. So, with these, we will have a session of poems on love and God's grace. Our first poet is J. Christy Subhatra ma'am. She's an illustrious person, a postgraduate in women's studies from Mother Teresa Women's University, Kodaikanal, and a graduate in education from Indira Gandhi National Open University. She has conducted very important research work like awareness on AIDS among the downtrodden women of Trichy, status of rag-picking children in Trichy, and she has had many books and magazines published. A textbook for Mother Teresa Women's University, which is a compilation of poetry on women's empowerment. She has many other credentials. We are on a time limit, so over to you, ma'am.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். கொஞ்சம் தமிழில் கவிதை தொடங்கினா நல்லா இருக்கும். மணமக்களுக்கும் உங்க எல்லாருக்கும் ரொம்ப அழகான ஒரு மாலை பொழுது. அன்பை பற்றி இங்க பேசாம வேற எங்க பேசுறது? அதனால இந்த அன்பை பற்றிய என் கவிதையை மணமக்களுக்கு என்னுடைய வாழ்த்தாக சந்தோஷமா படிக்கிறேன். தவிர்க்க இயலாத வரலாறு, மானுட பயணத்தின் பதிவு செய்யப்படாத உன்னத வரலாறு. நீ நான் என்ற பேதமின்றி ஒவ்வொரு மனதிலும் உவந்து உணரப்பட்ட வரலாறு. தோன்றியவர், மடிந்தவர், வாழ்வோர், வாழ்வின் விளிம்பில் நின்று தடுமாறுவோர், வாழ்வின் தொடர்ச்சியாய் இனி வர இருப்போர் என்ற பேதமின்றி ஒவ்வொரு இதயத்திலும் நீக்கமற தேங்கி நிற்கும் ஏக்கத்தின் வரலாறு நேசம். நேசத்தின் பேரன்பின் சரித்திரமின்றி வேறு எது? அண்டமெங்கும் சுற்றி வருகின்றன அன்பின் மொழிகளும் அதற்கான சடங்குகளும், சென்று இளைப்பாற இதய வீடுகள் தேடி. முன்னெப்போதும் இல்லாத அளவில் அன்பிற்கான வார்த்தைகளும் குறியீடுகளும் பெருகி நிற்க, அவற்றின் நிஜமும் அர்த்தமும் இத்தனை மோசமாய் அருகிப்போன கொடுமை தாழாது சோகமாய் ஒதுங்கி நிற்க கூரை தேடி களைத்து தெருவில் அனாதரவாய் அலைகின்றன சாரமில்லாத அன்பு சொற்கள். இறுதியாய் கண்ணில் கருணையின் ஜொலிப்போடு ஒளிரும் அருமை குழந்தைகளின் இமைகளுக்குள், கண்ணில் கருணையின் ஜொலிப்போடு ஒளிரும் அருமை குழந்தைகளின் இமைகளுக்குள் தஞ்சம் புகுந்து அவை அங்கேயே தங்கிவிடுகின்றன. இமை கதவுகளை தட்டி கொஞ்சம் முகம் காட்டிவிட்டு போ என்றாலும் செவிச்சவாலுக்கு ஆளான பாவத்துடன் அடமாய் அமைதி காத்து விடுகின்றன. பெரும் தவம் ஒன்று நிகழ்த்தி நம்மையே கசிந்துருகும் காதலால் தூய்ப்பித்து ஜோடனை நீக்கிய நிஜ உணர்வுகளின் பட்டு கம்பளம் விரித்து காத்திருப்போம். சிந்தை இறங்கி சிற்றடி எடுத்து வைத்து சிமிழ்ச்சிரிப்பு பிரகாசிக்க மீண்டும் நம் வாழ்விலும் அன்பதன் பேரொளி வீசும் வசந்த நாள் வந்து சேரட்டும். வணக்கம்.
Thank you, ma'am. Although I could not understand what was being said, I could understand that with the tone of voice that it was full of love and God's grace. Our next poet is Rajarshi Patranobish, a multilingual poet, editor, translator, and reviewer. He has 11 collections of poetry and 5 collections of translations, and he dabbles in different genres like sonnets, haiban, haiku, gogioka, gogyoshi, and others. Over to you, Rajarshida.
Thank you, Jaguri. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Jayanti. I was just looking at the new couple speaking to each other. Just a small advice, Richie, listen to me. I'm the only man in this whole woman, so you'll have a lot of time to speak. But like Hubbies was launched, all women can write about someone else's husband. No husband can write about someone else's wife. Okay, so all the very, very best, all the heavenly blessed be showered upon you. My first verse is for both of you. Listen to it. We met first in heaven. We met first in heaven. You with the apple and I with some hope. You with the apple and I with some hope. I tasted you. Nights rolled over. We met last in solitude. You with count of stars and I with memories of the last. I touched you. Eternal longings rolled over. We met in circles of intoxications. You as my love, my longing, my lust, and I as your dream, your muse, your mission. We mingled in phases, times rolled over. Through graves and pyres, hymns and choirs. Through graves and pyres, hymns and choirs, our children wait for us, we rolled over. Our children wait for us, we rolled over. Thank you. So, and the second one is a ghazal. Ghazal in English. Stuttered to say I love you, heart-hued purple, sky painted blue. Started to say, I love you, heart-hued purple, sky painted blue. Smiled through your ignorance, kissed through your breath. Stealthy touch shivered through you, heart-hued purple, sky painted blue. Wind through your fragrance, trance broken to pieces. Your false rejection I thought true, heart-hued purple, sky painted blue. Kafir ashed smiles in his grave, pushed across his call for love, started to say, I love you, heart-hued purple and sky painted blue. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rajoshida. As usual, your poems are beautiful. Our next poet is Sonia J. Nair. She is the editor of samyuktapoetry.com and the festival director and curator of Ananta, an international online poetry festival since 2021. And she serves as the head of the Department of English at All Saints College, Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. All yours.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Jayanti ma'am, for having me here. Now, I have written a couple of verses, and that's only in honor of you. So, this is the first time I am reading them. And this one is for today, and the next one is for tomorrow. On this mellow evening, many promises will be made, many futures clasped between hands. In the smiles all around, there dart questions and answers. All through this, time flows, silent, all-knowing. The bands that you exchange today are bonds, are words, and oaths to be kept and cherished all through eternity, through possible universes and impossible tangles that life can be. So look around and make this day, these people, your talisman. Say a silent prayer, love and give. So that's for today. And this is for tomorrow. It's titled A Benediction for a Young Couple in These Modern Times. After the festivities are done, after you have been hosted by paternal, maternal, fraternal, aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors, after your in-laws have settled into their roles, after the glow of fairy lights are replaced by the glare of the sun, may you remember each other from when you first met, eager to make a good impression, smiling and agreeing. May the food you cook see the harmony of both your hands. May the journeys you undertake be together and of one mind. May you miss each other so that you decide never to be apart. May your words never leave scars. May any anger melt before the fading of the stars. May you be each other's first thoughts and places of solace. And the last line, may you always look up from your mobile phone while the other is speaking.
That was lovely, Sonia. Poems and blessings, very touching. Our next speaker, she's B. Jeevasundari ma'am, a feminist researcher, writer, and a media person. She has edited books, and her articles on women's independence and violence against women have been compiled into many volumes. She has also received the Chinna Kuthusi Award. She will speak on love and God's grace in Tamil, right? Over to you, ma'am.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். எல்லோரும் உணவருந்த சென்றவர்கள் போக கொஞ்சம் பேர் எங்களுடைய பேச்சை கேட்பதற்காக காதுக்கு இனிமையாக இருக்க வேண்டும் என்பதற்காக காத்திருக்கிறீர்கள். உங்களுக்கு முதற்கண் என்னுடைய நன்றி. முதலில் இந்த ரிச்சர்ட் அண்ட் ஜோன் திருமண வாழ்வினையர்களாக இணையப் போகும் இந்த நாளின் முதல் நாளில் அவர்களுக்கு என்னுடைய வாழ்த்துக்களை மனமாற சொல்ல கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கிறேன். அடுத்து இங்கே எல்லோரும் இது ஒரு கவிதை நிகழ்வு. நான் ஒரு கவிஞர் அல்ல, நான் ஒரு கட்டுரையாளர், ஆய்வாளர். அதனால் என்னுடைய பேச்சு கவிதையாக இருக்காது என்று நிச்சயமாக நம்பலாம். அதிக நேரம் எடுத்துக்கொள்ள மாட்டேன். நீங்களும் உணவருந்து செல்ல வேண்டும் என்ற கருதுகோள் என்னிடம் நிற்கிறது. ஒன்றுமில்லை, டாக்டர் ராதாகிருஷ்ணன் நம்முடைய முன்னாள் குடியரசுத் தலைவர் தன்னுடைய ஆங்கில நூல் ஒன்றில் குறிப்பிடுவார். அதாவது திருமணம் என்பது ஒரு ஆணும் பெண்ணும் இணைந்து புது வாழ்க்கையை தொடங்குவது மட்டும் அல்ல. திருமணம் என்பது இரண்டு குடும்பங்கள் மனம் இணைந்து ஒரு உறவை புதுப்பித்துக் கொள்வதற்கான அடையாளம்தான் இந்த திருமணம் என்று அவர் மிக அழகாக சொல்லி சென்றிருக்கிறார். அதையே நானும் வழிமொழிய விரும்புகிறேன். இங்கு கவிதையாக சொல்ல வேண்டும் என்றாலும் சொல்லலாம். நமக்கு முப்பாட்டனுக்கு முப்பாட்டனான ஒருவன் சொல்லி சென்றிருக்கிறான். சீர்தலை எதுவும் அறுபடாமல் மிகவும் அழகாக 2 அடிகளில் சொல்லி சென்றிருக்கிறான். அதையே நானும் மீண்டும் சொல்ல விரும்புகிறேன். அன்பும் அறனும் உடைத்தாயின் இல்வாழ்க்கை பண்பும் பயனும் அதுவே நீடித்திருக்க வேண்டும் என்று வாழ்த்துகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you, ma'am. The last poet is yours truly, and I'll read a couple of poems from my book, Woman and the Moon, which are poems by a woman who has been deeply in love. So the first one, and these are prose poems. The first one. My language is a necklace of rice pearls, and yours the tongue of diamonds. With turquoise ink, I etch poems on wood and glass. I fetch a rosary to pray at last. I send my prayers up to the moon, where they join with yours. I tell my beads with gemstones to fathom the games that distance plays. Every meeting counts the day. Every meeting counts the day. Your name chanted becomes my own. Your name chanted becomes my own. Thank you. And then the final poem. You fit into the hollow behind my ribs like a bird fits into his nest. You fit into the hollow of my palms like a pearl, an oyster's pride, a gem. You and I, blue and gold, together hold the moon between our bodies and pluck red birds of paradise to fill our hollow soul's wicker basket. You and I cover ourselves in silver feathers that the sky has shed. Moonlight is a resplendent yellow, and every ocean has its shore. Could I be every woman, and you every man who has ever loved, who fill the pages of every folklore? Thank you, and God bless you, Joan and Richard. With this, we come to the end of the session. I'll just end with a couplet from Shakespeare. Love goes towards love as schoolboys from their books. Love away from love towards school with heavy looks. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, dear poets. Each verse was a delicate bloom, adding its own hue and scent to this day's celebration. I invite Mr. Manoj and Dr. Jayanti Manoj to honor the poets for their presence and blessing.